Hi guys, welcome back to Paul's Reading. I'm Natalia.
And I'm Katerina.
Today we'll be reading Chapter 5 of Tom Gates' Extra Special Treats Not by Liz Pitchin, and this is Chapter 5. Make sure if you haven't seen Chapter 1, 2, 3 or 4, watch those ones before you see this one so that you know what's happened. Chapter 5. An extra snowy break time. Mr. Fullerman is telling us all to be careful outside. The school will not be closing just because there's a tiny bit of snow, he says. The whole class goes, "Aww." But he replies, "Unless, of course, the snow gets a lot worse." "Yeah!" we all cheer. The ground is slippery, so no running or snowball fights at break time. We don't want a repeat of what happened to Mr. Keene last year, do we?
No, Mr. Fullerman, we all say.
Our headmaster, Mr. Keene, got caught up in a big snowball fight. He stepped out the door at the wrong time. We only realized when Mr. Fullerman was so close when the snow started melting off his really hot red face. "Be sensible," Mr. Fullerman says. "Yes, sir." As soon as we see snow, everyone goes nuts. Caretaker Stan is throwing special grit and salt everywhere to make it less slippery. Mrs. Mumble and Mr. Sprocket are on the break time duty and are being very careful not to slip too. I'm beginning to wish I'd worn a warmer coat. Who knew it was going to snow, apart from Dad? Take a warm coat, it's going to snow. I'm starting to shiver and get chilly. "I'm not cold at all," Norman says. That's because he never stays still for very long. He's scooping up snow from the wall to make snowballs. I join in and try to forget about the cold by making, let me see, a mini snowman. This bit of bendy wire is perfect for the hair. It doesn't take long for Norman to guess who it is. Marcus. My hands have gone a bit numb from holding the snow. I'm not wearing my mittens. I start waving them round to warm them up. Derek says, "I know, let's play rock, scissors, paper to get our hands warm," which is a good idea. It's an easy and quick game to play. We're getting ready like this. 1, 2, 3. Then we make different shapes with our hands. Rock wins. When Marcus comes over and says, "What are you doing?" Playing rock, scissors, paper. "Wanna play?" Solid asks. Marcus says, "Okay." We gather round in a circle, then go, "Ready?" One, 2, 3. Paper over rock, scissors break. Paper over rock, scissors break on rock, scissors cut the paper. We're all looking at Marcus, who's doing something different with his hand. "I win," he tells us. "How do you work that out, Marcus?" I ask. His hand is making a wobbly, wavy movement. "What's that?" Derek asks. "It's water." Water wins over rock, scissors, and paper. "Water?" we all say. I've never seen water in this game before. Solid says, Well, I have. That's the way I play it. Water soaks paper, water makes scissors rusty, and rock will sink in water. So I win. We all look at each other and roll our eyes. Let's go on with the next game, Derek says. So we do, but Marcus does it again. Water, I win. Hang on, does anything beat water? I want to know. If you keep on doing water all the time, you'll just keep winning, Solid tells Marcus. So, you can do it, then no one will win, Solid points out. Let's have another game then, I suggest. Norman does rock too early, so we have to start a game. I'm going to do something different next time. Here goes. Ready. 1, 2, 3. Norman does rock, Solid does paper, Derek does scissors, Marcus does his stupid wavy hand thing, and I make a starbutt shape with my hand. I win, I say. What's that? Marcus wants to know. It's sunshine. Look, see? I do it some more. Sun burns paper, melts metal, and turns stones to dust, and dries out all the water, so I win. You're making that up, Marcus says. I'm so not. If you can have water, then I can do some. Derek says, I forgot about sun. You win, Tom. Then Marcus says, this game's stupid. It's keeping my hands warm, I remind Marcus though, while doing a few more hand starbursts. Marcus is getting annoyed. Marcus says, as I'm a star pupil, I can go and keep warm in the library, while you lot have to stay out here playing stupid games in the cold. Solid tells us, I'm going to get a star pupil badge too. Mr. Fullerman told me. Well done, Solid, I say. Derek asks, do you have to go to the open day then? Before he can answer, Marcus butts in and says, well, I'm going to the open day. Marcus is trying to look important. Solid adds, I have to show people around the school as well. Solid will make a very good star pupil because he's nice and helpful, unlike someone else I know, Marcus. It's started to snow a lot more now. Mrs. Mumble blows her whistle. Break time's over. Be careful going inside, she says, just as Mr. Sprocket skids past her. Norman makes a few more snowballs, then leaves them in a pile. I'm following Derek and Solid with a crowd of kids back into the school when I feel something cold and wet on my neck. What's that? I reach behind and someone's put a big slushy snowball in my hood. Yuck! Who did that? Derek says he didn't see who it was. It wasn't Solid who was in front of me. I turn around and stare at the kids behind me. One face stands out in the crowd. Wasn't me. Marcus says, trying to be convincing. He's not. I take the snow out of my hood. It was already turned into snow mush. I checked that no one was watching. I don't want to get into trouble with any eagle-eyed teachers, where I load the snowball up in the air towards Marcus. I quickly turn and run to my class before it lands. I'm listening for a one big splat noise, which should be right about now. I'm listening. Nothing yet. Then I hear, "Who threw that snowball?" I'm not sure how I managed to hit Mr. Keene, but I make sure I get back to my desk and sit down fast. Lucky escape. And that is the end of chapter 5. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to watch chapter 6. And if you like this video, please press the like button. And if you want to get updated or know when we post more videos, just press the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.